Well, how you are? You found your way into truth from the Bayou, where half the state is underwater and the other is under indictment. Today I've got a funny exchange with you for you from the former Lieutenant Clay Higgins, who is now a representative from the great state of Louisiana, taking on an environmental lawyer, and she comes unhinged in Congress. Let's go look at this.
This hearing today, and I'm glad we're having it because this is some of the most outlandish testimony I've witnessed yet in 6 years in this oversight committee room. It's stunning. I'm not quite sure. I mean, with all due respect to our panelists today, I'm not quite sure some of you are connected to reality. So I'm going to, Ms. Salter, ma'am, good lady, please prepare your mind because I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I'm going to give you most of my time. I think it's good that America hears what you have to say. If you had control of the world, ma'am, if you did, I mean, you're presenting these grand ideas about eliminating fossil fuel and the horrors of the oil and gas industry and the energy consumed to run the world and uplift the economic potential and prosperity of the world, which is the single most significant factor that connects the prosperity of our citizenry worldwide is economic opportunity, and energy drives that. But here you go. Let me just ask you, what would you do? I have 3 questions, so try and keep your answers within 30 or 40 seconds, please. What would you do with petrochemical products? Okay, everything you have, your clothes, your glasses, the car you got her on, your phone, the table you're sitting at, the chair, the carpet under your feet. Everything you've got is petrochemical products. What would you do with that? Tell the world.
That power in the world. Actually, I don't need that. What I would do is ask you, sir, from Louisiana.
I'm giving you the power. You're presenting.
To search you, sir, from Louisiana, to search your heart and understand why the EPA knows that toxic petrochemical facilities are some of the most toxic, polluting facilities in the world and are killing black people throughout Louisiana.
Okay,
so my first thing would be you to search your heart and ask your God what you are doing to the black and poor people in Louisiana. That would be my first thing to ask.
Let's just have one at a time so that we can...
That's it. If I reclaim my time, I shall. I'm going to give this young lady an opportunity. You might not like it, but America needs to hear it. You've got no answer, do you, young lady, about what to do with petrochemical products, so I'll move on. What are you going to do with ocean-going vessels? What do you do with the maritime industry?
Well, we could, again, I would ask you to search your heart for what is happening on the coast of Louisiana. Of course we do. We need to move away from petrochemicals. We need to shut down the petrochemical facilities in your state and move away from plastic. We need to move away from it.
And there are... It's insane. What would you do with the aviation industry?
The only thing that would not function is the petrochemical industry in your state, sir.
Do you care about the planet, good lady? Like, do you have ecological concern for real? Like, from a biblical perspective, we were given. The Lord gave us dominion over the planet and the creatures thereof. Now, the original translations of dominion means to care for and nurture. So from a biblical perspective, I am an environmentalist. I love my planet and the people and the creatures thereof. Do you?
Sir, If
I'm
we're going
asking
to
you,
talk
do you love
about,
your
if we're
planet?
going to talk about the Lord, I ask that you search your heart again and think about
I
repenting.
searched my heart very quickly. I love the
because
planet. I'm asking you,
the
do you
fossil fuel
actually
industry
care
that
about the
owns your
planet?
state is destroying the earth and the natural world, and that is a fact, sir.
You know what you got, young lady? You got a lot of noise, but you got no answers. Mr. Chairman, I yield.
Clay Higgins tried to inform this lady, your eyeglasses, your clothes, your makeup, the carpet, the desk you sit at, everything is a byproduct or directly from petroleum. You go look at what products are made from petroleum. It says how many byproducts are made from petroleum. 6,000 everyday products. What are some everyday products that use petroleum? Aspirin, CDs, DVDs, chewing gum, clothing, dentures, lipstick, rugs, shampoo. So the carpet that she's sitting on, that blue carpet, comes from petroleum. And she wants to argue, no, good sir, the only thing that would suffer would be your state. And he's like, do you have any sense? Do you have any good sense? And then he's like, I'm giving you the power to solve these problems. She says, I would ask you to have a conscience before your God. Is that problem solving? All she was doing was making noise. And what did he say about her at the end?
Sir, if we're going to talk about the Lord, I ask that you search your heart again and think about repenting.
I searched my heart very quickly. I love the planet. I'm asking you,
the fossil industry that owns the state is destroying the earth and the natural world, and that is a fact, sir.
You know what you got, young lady? You got a lot of noise, but you got no answers. Mr. Chairman, I yield.
Like I said in my intro, we are home of the Ragin Cajuns, and we tell it like it is. So, if y'all would like to write me down here in the Bayou, you can write me at Terry Lynn, P.O. Box 62, Forest Hill, Louisiana, 71430. And if you would like to help support me wrestle these alligators down here in the Bayou, all you have to do is simply scan the QR code, and I appreciate it. And we can make another video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.